So, Luke, Undertale's been out for about a year.
It's pretty cool. Really fills me with determination. Hello, Luke and Jake here, coming at you with another Pixel Talk.
Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be talking about Undertale because, as of yesterday, it has been a full year since Undertale released, and I think that's pretty special.
Yeah, that's really crazy to think about. I remember when that game first came out. I remember hearing about it from one of my favorite reviewers, Jim Sterling.
Oh yeah, he was the one that you heard of it from?
Yeah, it was like a week after it came out. It was before the whole thing kind of really blew up.
Yeah.
You know, he just gave this game so much praise, saying it was actually one of the best RPGs he's played in a while, and I'm like, well, this is coming from Jim Sterling. I have to check this out.
And we also had the connection of both having read Homestuck, where even though there's not really a severe connection between the two, like the two creators are friends, really close friends, so there's a lot of like fan crossover between that. There is, and I noticed that online, like the day it started becoming a thing.
Yeah, the thing is, I actually didn't know that there was any connection at the time, except for some like thematical themes. Like it's very similar in humor, but I actually didn't know that Toby Fox is the one who actually did music for Homestuck. Yeah, until later on, until I researched it.
And same thing with Temmie. I think Temmie, who is a very big contributor in Undertale, she has her own NPC and did a lot of work on the game. She also did art for Homestuck as well, right?
Yeah, she did, but that was later on.
That was way later, like in Act 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not here to talk about Homestuck. We're here to talk about Undertale, because like I said, it's been an entire year now, and that's a long time. Lots of memories, lots of drama, lots of people getting sick of the fandom.
The game means so much to so many people.
Oh yeah, really. It does.
You know, the impact this just small little indie game has is just
so good.
It's just incredible.
And it was made by one person.
No, actually, there was a few different people.
Yeah, but he was the guy who was staying up all night, working on it every day of every night.
Yeah.
So I think that was definitely special. I think that it definitely had some interesting mechanics that it brought to like the indie RPG genre as well.
Yeah, you never really see the gameplay of a bullet hell mixed in with an RPG, and that really gives you some very interesting gameplay through characterization bit within the characters, because each of them has their own little attack that you can dodge.
That's true, and also the whole aspect of mercy.
Yeah,
because heroes never die.
But anyways, thank you guys for coming to talk with us. We just want to have a talk with you about Undertale, a year later.
Yeah, well, what's your experience with the game? Like, if you want, drop a comment, because I know some people actually who didn't enjoy the game as much. Namely, it wasn't Pro Jared, who was like, it was nothing special.
He liked it. He thought it was a very good game, but I just remember him saying he just doesn't think it's like the best game ever.
It wasn't like worth the hype of like Game of the Year or anything. Well, honestly, it actually wasn't my Game of the Year last year. It was close. It was number 2.
It was up there for me.
Yeah, it was number 2. The only game it could not beat that year was Life is Strange. So, Life is Strange is very special.
It's an incredible game.
But Undertale had so many good moments, like, the whole thing with Undyne and the Monster Kid.
Well, I just want to say we're going to avoid spoilers.
Oh yeah, we're not going to be spoiling anything
for the people who haven't played the game before, because Undertale is a game very much best played blind.
Oh yeah, we won't be spoiling anything, but just that scene, I won't mention what happens, but it was awesome. It's so well put together. All the characters that you meet along the way, especially in the beginning, like Sans and Papyrus and Goat Mom, are all really memorable. They really stick to you.
Indeed. The first time I knew that I was onto something special when I was playing this game was, it's a very early part of the game.
Yeah.
When we're just introduced, like, oh, you can do this game non-violently.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on the character, the ghost character.
Oh, Napstablook.
Napstablook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I first encountered him in the game, he was like, "You can't pass."
Yeah, and then you tried being nice to him.
And I thought I could kill him if I wanted to.
You could.
But I decided to go the peaceful route, and it was just such an emotional moment for me, because I'm like, wow, I got through this encounter by not resorting to a violent option.
And it actually works in the game.
That's the point when the game really clicked with me.
And that even goes to say how replayable this game is too, because you could play it normally and kill some things and save other things, or you could actually not kill a single thing the entire run, and that would be the pacifist run.
Yeah, and on top of that, the game does not forget anything you do.
It doesn't. So, like, if you kill one enemy, the game will know, and it will remember. And there are certain enemies that if you kill, it could even alter the story significantly. And actually, that's how there's 3 total runs to the game. There's the neutral run, like I was saying, the pacifist one, and then the genocide run. The genocide run is where you kill everybody your entire way through, which is possible. You can do it, but you actually have to go out of your way and try. And I think that's really interesting.
And not just kill everything you encounter. You literally have to kill everything. You have to grind until there's literally nobody left.
To the point where even if you go into a shop, you can just take stuff because no one's there. Right?
Do we just dabble into spoiler territory?
No, not really. I mean, you can kill everything, including NPCs. That's not really...
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to say, like, any characters or anything, but, like, you can, by choosing to kill everything, it changes the way the game alters. It becomes a different game entirely, almost. Like, when I played it the first time doing the genocide run right after I finished the neutral, like, it was actually kind of cool because the music had altered a little bit.
Yeah, it's amazing how much audio can really alter, like, the mood of the game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, totally. Yeah, it was definitely interesting, and I enjoyed it a lot.
There's a fuzzy at the bottom of your mug.
Oh, well, thank you. You got it. Oh, you got it on the table. It's taken care of now. No more fuzzies. You want to go hang out with the other.
Are there more fuzzies on the ground?
Oh yes. But anyway, yeah, Undertale was pretty good. I definitely enjoyed it. I think that I probably will replay it because I never actually finished the genocide run myself. Yeah, but I really want to go.
It's tough. It took me 2 weeks to beat it.
It's hard. It's hard. Oh my gosh, it's hard. It's not the same as a neutral run. The bosses change. Like, the gameplay becomes harder. It's almost like a hard mode, in a way, wouldn't you say?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Aside from the actual hard mode that's in the game.
Is there a real hard mode?
It is, but it's only up until until you leave the ruins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You have to... Alright, if you don't want to know, skip ahead a little bit, but you have to name your character Frisk.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's the hard mode. Yeah, that's not really a spoiler, because it's so, like, flooded in social media now.
Yeah, it kind of is, because you don't find out the character's name until you do a certain thing in the game.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, nobody keeps it a secret at this point on the internet. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but, like, I can't, like, walk into any video of talking about it without them saying that, unfortunately. And if that character ever wound up in Smash Brothers.
I doubt it.
Oh, I mean, we got Cloud.
Oh, Cloud's a lot more of an established character.
Undertale might go on the Wii U one day, or the NX, maybe.
But that's another thing I wanted to talk about, is the aspect... I don't mean to open up the can of worms of talking about the fandom.
Yeah.
And a large part of the fandom is really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for a large part, it's a really good fandom.
Another part of it can be a little bit toxic.
Yeah, exactly, because for one, there's the side that kind of...
just enjoys the game.
There's the side that enjoys the game, that loves engaging the community, that loves making fan art.
Oh, totally, yeah. But then there's, I guess, there's always... This is with every fandom, but especially with Undertale, it's been especially apparent, and people have sort of noticed it a little more, is that they take it too far. And maybe it's because... I don't really know why exactly it, like, stuck with Undertale specifically, but...
Because it's very much a game that connects with you.
It is. So I guess it becomes more special.
Like, especially in doing the pacifist run, it's a game that just hits you on such an emotional level that it sort of, like, changes your view on...
Yeah, and then I guess when someone hears someone else complaining about it and calling it a bad game, they would get really offended.
Because a big thing of why I dislike fandoms is, like, when it gets to the point where you like a thing so much that you sort of, like, integrate it into your personality. So when you criticize it, you get the impression that it's a personal attack on you when that's not the case at all.
No, it's not. They just don't like the game. Boo-hoo.
And also, I feel it's in my opinion that Undertale is a best game played blind.
Mm-hmm.
And
totally,
there's been so much. Oh, you gotta play it. Oh, because you can kill.
Actually, yes, there has been. There's been a lot of that actually. Where everyone was pushing... I remember this was happening to some of my friends. They were being pushed to play Undertale by their friends, which in turn made them not really want to play it at all.
Oh, you can get through the game by not killing anyone, and then this happens, and this happens. If you go to this place, you can do this. And I've seen a bunch of playthroughs of Undertale where if they miss something, they would say, "Oh, you freaking idiot! You missed this one piece of dialogue." When that would have been so much better if you discovered that yourself.
Yeah, it would have been, and that's why I think it's more fun to like play the game on your own and just take your time with it, fully explore, but don't feel obligated to do something just because other people are telling you to. In any game, not just Undertale. So, yeah, I guess that's the big thing to take away from it here.
It doesn't ruin the game. I'm not saying it ruins the game, and I just want to emphasize that it's just a certain subset.
And also, Undertale gave way to a lot of big cosplays.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, like the amount of cosplays of the main character I saw at ASEN, which is a convention by us, is pretty interesting. And also the other characters too, like Sans, and even my friend Basha, she was Sans.
Really?
Yeah, and then I saw people being Papyrus. Like it was definitely like any other fan event where it becomes really big and people want to cosplay it, but it was like especially big because Undertale was like the indie game of the year last year, and it wound up like crazy on Tumblr, crazy on DeviantArt, everywhere people were talking about it, on Facebook. Even people I knew who didn't really play games had heard of Undertale, and I think that was pretty cool.
Overall, I feel like even though some people may say it's just this overhyped indie game, I really do, from the bottom of my heart, believe that it has deserved every single ounce of praise that it has gotten.
No, totally, yeah. I would not want to not give it any of the praise it's gotten. It's very acclaimed and for very good reason. And I always think, like, things are popular for a reason. It's not because it's bad that it's going to wind up as people's top 10 games of the year. Like, it wound up in that list because it earned it. And I think people who tend to hate on Undertale or any other game, like any big game, like Final Fantasy VII, or what's another big game that is really popular that people like to hate? Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah,
yeah, like any like big game like that, where there's always going to be like this backlash culture who want to get on the bandwagon of not liking something only because it's too popular.
Because there's you can criticize a game, definitely criticize Ocarina of Time, criticize Undertale, like you can have that discussion.
Oh yeah, totally, but
it gets to the point where like it's just a matter that you're oversaturated and you just want to see it fail.
And that, I guess that's also, like, not to tangent off, that's exactly what happened to Frozen in my opinion. I think that people heard Let It Go way too many times and just wanted that song to burn.
It's not the piece of media's fault.
It's not. It's just, it's a lot of it has to do with marketing. Like Disney over-marketed that, and Undertale was sort of over-marketed by its fans. Yeah, so
yeah, exactly.
So anyway, yeah, that's my little bit, my spiel about Undertale. So
yeah, we just wanted to discuss it, after a year's gone by. It's Undertale's first birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Undertale. We got you a cake of determination.
Are we gonna bring up a cake?
I'll bring up a little really, really low resolution JPEG image of a cake.
Do it.
Yeah, with some spaghetti on it. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video of Undertale discussion. It was sort of just like a celebration. You just wanted to talk about it for a little bit. Yeah, happy birthday, Undertale. You can find our Twitters right there and there. And
also, if it happens to be your birthday too, happy birthday to you too.
Happy birthday to you. You deserve a low-resolution cake.
Yeah, we'll bring up that cake one more time.
And there's the pasta.
You can slice off a little JPEG artifacts for you right there.
Delicious.
Yes, thank you for watching, and we hope you can get on the conversation. Like we said, comment below, telling us your experiences of Undertale.
Yep, totally. All right, thank you guys for watching. Take care.
All right, see you guys.